Welcome to 2025. Today we're getting into it, you guys. How do you make 2025 your best year ever? Let's get into it. Listen. All right, welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome to the show. I am KTJ, men's counselor, men's coach turned love coach. And today we're getting into it today. This is the first day of the year, and we're excited about 2025. This is the time that it's finally come. Our moment has finally come for us to really go for what we know and make it a successful year. So I'm going to just jump right off. We got a video that I want to play right away, and we'll get into our talk here for tonight. How about this?
I'll see you tomorrow.
What you mean tomorrow?
What?
What you mean?
I'm saying I'll see you tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? I thought you was going down the street.
I was going to hang out with the guys, so I don't know what time I'm going to be back. So that's why I said I'll be back.
So
tomorrow.
where y'all going?
We was going to go out. You know what I'm saying? You know the games come on tonight.
You didn't
you know
tell, so why do we have to be tomorrow?
Because I'm about to be out with them. I don't know if I'm going to get too lit to where I can drive or whatever the case is. So that's why I said.
You want me to drop you off? I got you.
I don't really think that's necessary.
No,
I
it's
can
not
drive
necessary. What
out.
you mean tomorrow? What do you need to spend the night with my house for?
I'm just saying I might get a little bit too lit from watching the games.
Yeah. What's the problem with picking you up?
Man, I feel like you're taking it a little bit too deep to where you got to
Too
be. I'm just
deep.
saying
You're
I'll
talking
see you
about picking
tomorrow.
You never discussed like spending the night over somebody's house. Like you too grown for that.
What you mean too grown? I ain't never.
You got your own house, your own bed. I don't get it. I want you to come back home tonight, okay? Don't get too drunk then.
You want me to come back home tonight?
Please. So we can cuddle like we always do. I'm not playing. Stop playing with me.
All right. So the name on this video says Signs of an Intelligent Woman. And believe it or not, men desire an intelligent woman. A man in these 2025, men desire a woman who is thinking, who is a fixer, a woman who has a mind. Forget about all that talk about we don't want no woman to help us make money. That's a lie. Men in this modern time you need every advantage possible. Fellas, if you're watching this, you need every advantage possible. And that advantage, one of those great advantages, is a smart and an intelligent woman. All right. So let me play it. I got another one for you guys. Let me play this other one. We're going to get into our talk today, but I hope you guys had a great new year. And this is, I believe it's going to be even a year than before. So let me start this one from the beginning. Here we go. Let's get into it.
What happened in the moments leading up to this viral video? It's got over 8 million views as of now. You've seen it. A woman walking behind the counter, making her own Chipotle burrito bowl, then getting physical with one of its employees. It happened at the Chipotle on Washington Place in Northeast DC. Tonight, we're learning Chipotle and that employee filed a police report. Our Leslie Moreno spoke to the woman tonight, who explains her side of the story and why she says she was not in the wrong. It's a story you'll only see on WUSA 9.
Tonight, the woman seen in this viral video tells WUSA 9 she's somewhat remorseful.
I'm not saying what I did was right, and I'm not saying what I did was wrong, but I feel like I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong to a certain extent.
On Saturday, she was involved in this incident at a Chipotle in Northeast DC. But she says there's more to the story and video. She claims her Chipotle order from Uber Eats was missing chicken and...
Wait a minute. So she says I wasn't right and I wasn't wrong, but I was more like not wrong. I was more not wrong than I was not right. Which one is it, ma'am? Now, you guys might have seen that I did a show on this one. I did a reaction video to this one, but this one, it got some conversation going. So I just thought I would throw this one back out there just in case you guys missed it. Let's keep going.
Condiments. She says she walked to the store and asked for a refund. Employees explained refunds are issued by Uber. She then asked them to remake her bowl instead, and they refused, claiming her ticket did not say double meat. She claims they took her original order and refused to give it back. That's when she went behind the counter to make her own burrito bowls. She claims she was assaulted first by the male employees.
I understand you cannot go behind the counter.
Wait, stop right there then, man. I understand you cannot go behind the counter. What else can you say that's going to make that different? What else can you say that's going to justify what you did? I understand you can't go behind the counter. You do? Are you sure you understand that?
But
yeah. But
once my food was taken, it was like you're taking my property.
uh-oh. Once my food was what? Taken? Oh no. We got us one. Oh no. We got us one. Your food was what? Taken?
Property. If somebody snatches your phone or takes something that belongs to you, you have all right to charge, not like hit them or assault them, but you have all right to chase them down to get your belongings.
Oh, so like you went in there and stole the food and made your own food. So they have the right to do what? Come on, man.
Roberto Hernandez, the employee seen smacked in the face, told WUSA 9 on Monday he was traumatized by the incident.
I was mad, upset, but to me, I'm a man. I can't hit a female.
So listen, in 2025, if you want to have the best year ever, do not deal with people like this.
So I walked away.
Chipotle telling WUSA 9, we do not condone guests who mistreat our team members. We are.
Well, that's enough of this. That's enough of this, because this is ridiculous. And I want to hear you guys chime in on this. This is ridiculous. She smacked this guy because he stopped her from going behind the counter and making her own food. Ma'am, what gives you the right?
Working cooperatively with local law enforcement and hope justice will be.
I hope justice is served, and I hope that she gets sued. I hope she has to pay a big fine. I don't want to see the lady go to jail, but she did assault somebody. Now the question is, if this was a man, what would have happened? Listen, in 2025, we have to be more aware of what's going on. We have to make better choices. Gentlemen, I can tell you, I bet there is somebody who is attached to this woman in some kind of romantic way. And this is the kind of behavior that you must avoid if you want to stay out of trouble. So it's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. So look, I want to get straight into this. That was just a couple of videos, but look, I want to get into this talk today because I want to get into these ideas on this advice for a happier new year. We already started. Look, we had 2 cases. The first video was the kind of woman that a man needs. The second video was the kind of woman that a man doesn't need. All right. Very simple. All right. So look, I got something good advice for a happier year. I'm just going to give this to you guys because I think that it's vitally important for you to have it. Right. Look, here we go. So look, one of the things I believe, you guys, if you're going to have a successful year this year, if you're going to have the year that changes everything, if you're going to have a breakout year, there's some things that you have to do. I got 6 keys to your most successful year. I'm going to just give them to you. And look, I want you guys to chime in, drop your comment in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts on it. All right. So if you're going to have a successful year, there's a couple things that you need to do that I think is going to be key for that. Right. Number 1, In 2025, you must believe in yourself. In 2025, you must decide to believe in yourself. Here's the question. Do you need outside influences to believe in you in order for you to believe in you? Who has to believe in you in order for you to believe in you? Do you need your mama? Do you need your girlfriend? Do you need your cousin? Who do you need to believe in you for you to believe in you? Guess what the answer should be? Nobody. The answer should be nobody. Why? Because you must believe in yourself if you're going to be successful this year in 2025. You got to put the work in to believe, prove it. You say you believe in yourself, prove it. Right? Here's I'm gonna drop a challenge on you. I'm challenging you in 2025 to do something bigger than you've ever done in your life. Maybe that's taking a trip. Have you ever been on a solo trip anywhere, or do you always have to go with a group? Do something that you've never done before. Maybe you've got a cooking talent, right? Look, sign up to go on the reality show. With the crazy head chef, right? If you believe in yourself in 2025, I'm challenging you to put it to work and to put yourself out there and put yourself in a position that proves that you believe in yourself. Let's move on. Number 2, the second thing that I believe is going to help you to have a more successful year this year than ever before is you deciding to put fear aside. Yes, I'm telling you, when you step out here and do something big, you don't know all the angles, right? And it can be scary, but here's what I'm telling you. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to not move because you don't have all the answers. Some people are waiting for all the right conditions before they take step 1. I'm telling you, things will never be perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. Yes, when you step out, something might go wrong. Okay. The point is, you stepped out. So that leads into my number 3. Don't be afraid to fail. Sometimes we don't take steps. We won't try anything big because we are afraid to fail. But I'm telling you, look, what's the worst thing that can happen? Look, I got guys who won't go up and talk to a woman because they're afraid of that she'll reject you. Who cares? Right? Here's one thing you do know. If you don't go over there, it's automatically a rejection. Right? So don't be afraid to fail. Matter of fact, put yourself in some positions in 2025 that you could fail. It's the only way to stretch. Put yourself in some positions where you could be told no. Take some tests that you could not pass. Now, I'm not telling you don't study for the test. Try new things. Look, it's 2025. I was just thinking the other day, I remember when it was 2015. Seemed like it wasn't that long ago. I remember also when it was 2005. That seemed like it wasn't that long ago. That was 20 years ago. I remember 1995. I remember 1995. Guess what? Boom. That's gone. And I'm even old enough to remember 1985. I was a little kid, but I remember it, right? And I'm telling you, lifetime goes like this. And I'm challenging you to do something bigger in 2025. What do you have to lose? Challenging y'all tonight. All right. Here's another one. If you're going to live your best life this year, you've got to live in the moment. I was talking to somebody today that has one of those mechanical minds to get things done. And I was telling her, I said, you know, everything isn't just about like going from A to B to C to D, right? Sometimes it's what you learn in the process. It really is the journey, not the destination, that gives you a fulfilling life. But you can't have a fulfilling life if you're always looking towards the next thing or looking towards it. Just learn to be, right? Now, here's something that'll help you with that. If you get into meditation, getting into prayer, getting into journaling. Some of my favorite activities, I took on journaling this in 2024, and it transformed my thinking, transformed my mind. And I'm a little behind. In a couple of days, here go my journal. My latest journal is right here. But it has helped me tremendously, and maybe it will help you. All right, let's keep going on this. If you're gonna have an amazing 2025, give up comparing your life to other people's lives. If you find yourself comparing yourself to somebody on Instagram, somebody else's relationship, somebody else's career, somebody else's car, somebody else's house, you'll always be comparing, and you're never going to feel like you are enough. If you always have to compare yourself to other people, you will never feel like you are enough. But listen to me as I tell you this. You are enough. You are enough. You don't have to have more money. You are enough. You don't have to have more jewelry or a fly car or a new house, this or that. You don't need all of that. You as you are, that's enough. You are enough. So let's talk about some things that you have to stop doing if you're going to have a successful year. Stop overthinking. Sometimes you can get caught up in your mind thinking and worrying about this or that, or worrying about what might happen, having negative, repetitive thoughts about what terrible thing that could happen to you, being self-critical about what happened to you, what could happen to you, why it might not work, all these things. Now, I'm not telling you don't add up the costs. I'm suggesting you add up the costs. As a matter of fact, if you got a great idea, pitch it to somebody and ask them to tell you 100 reasons why it won't work. Ask them, why do you think this won't work? Tell me where the holes are in this plan. And listen to it. And as you listen to it, make a decision and say, you know what? I'm either going to go for it or I'm not going to go for it. But stop overthinking everything and allowing your negative thoughts to cancel out what could be possible for you. All right. Speaking of words, that's another one that we have to. Some things we have to stop doing is stop using negative language to describe ourselves. For some of you, you would never let somebody else talk to you the way you talk to yourself. Some of you would never allow somebody to dog you out the way you dog out yourself. Some of you would never allow someone else outside of you to impact the inside of you the way that you do. And I'm telling you, you got to catch yourself with this. Sometimes you'll find yourself saying, I'm stupid. You're so stupid. Why didn't you know? Dummy, how come you didn't go over there? Oh, you're an idiot. How come you did XYZ? Oh, I am so dumb. Trust me, your subconscious is listening to your words. And if you say, I am so dumb, your subconscious will give you 100 reasons why you're dumb. Or you could say, you know what? Boom, I overlooked it. But hey, the worst didn't happen. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it did that happened, but guess what? I'm still alive and I still got another chance. Boom. Yes, my restaurant might have went under, but guess what? I had a restaurant. I know what it's like to open a restaurant. I know what it's like to have employees. I know what it's like to pay people. I know what it's like to have good customer service. I know what it's like. And once you know what it's like, guess what? You can do it again. And that's something that someone who has never done it, they can't say that. They can't say that. So, yes, the worst case scenario could happen, but don't over worry about what could happen negatively. Get excited about what could happen positively. Come on, somebody. Talk to me in here tonight. All right. Talk to me. Hey, Melanie. Thank you so much, Melanie, popping in. What's good? She said that this is so good. It's true. It's true. You have to look, if you're going to be successful in 2025, you've got to put this time in and focus on yourself. What are your gifts? What are your strengths? What are you good at? What could you do better? Maybe you just need a coach. Maybe you just need some kind of teaching, a program. Maybe I don't know what you need. But you have to put the time in to act like you believe in yourself. Look, you are one of one. All right. I need somebody to type that down. One of one. You are one of one. There is no one like you. There's no one who was born to the parents that you've been born to. There's no one who's had the schooling that you had. Some of you been through some unique schooling. Nobody's been through the graduation process that you've been through. Okay, for some of you guys went to college. There's some courses that you took in college that you've forgotten about that has helped to shape you to be who you are. They told me when I finished college, they said, you didn't come here for a degree. College is created to teach you how to think. It's not created just for you to get a piece of paper. And some of those courses, look, I had this course called Statistics of Psychology. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I took this course, dropped the course. Took the course, dropped the course. Next semester. Took the course again, dropped this. I think I might have took that course and dropped it 4 times. Until like maybe the 5th time I finally took the course and passed it. Why did I drop it? Because I was failing. I took this one course, behavior modification, and it was the class was fine. I had like a B in the class, but there was this one big paper at the end, and if you didn't turn that paper in, it was like 85% of your grade, and I couldn't get that paper right for nothing. And that professor did not give me any leniency. Guess what? Guess what that taught me? Persistence. Because I had to drop that class too. But I was persistent, and now when I have opposition, when y'all know I host these events around here in Atlanta. I have opposition and I have people tell me no, or people don't show up who said they was going to show up, people who don't come. I can get through any of that because of my background and the things that I've gone through. What can you get through because of what you've gone through? Stop looking at what you don't have and look at what you do have. All right. So here's my last one on this one is be kind to yourself and to others. Now listen, I know both of these can be challenging, but there is so much hurt and anger and upset in the world. If you're going to have an amazing 2025, you've got to decide that I'm going to raise myself up. I'm going to decide that I'm going to be more. I'm going to be more. Look, you guys, here's something I did the other day. I didn't know I was even going to do it, but I even opened up, I downloaded the app Vocabulary. Set it up so that it would send me notifications. Now I got almost all my notifications turned off on my phone. It's the only way I keep things organized, right? But I turn the notifications on there and I see these words coming up and I start rehearsing these words. Why? Because I want to grow. When 2026 comes, I don't want to be in the same place I am today. When 2026 comes, I want to have a better vocabulary. When 2026 comes, I want to be more advanced. I want to have a higher thinking. I want to be a better leader. I just want to be better all the way across. I want to have more money. I want to be worth more, right? And I believe it starts right now. I read a book one time from Stephen Covey. He said, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. So here's what I want for you guys here tonight. I want you to begin 2025 with the end in mind. How do you want 2025 to end for you? Come on, look. Let's get to it. How do you want 2025 to end? Because y'all know it don't take that long. In a short amount of time, we're gonna be singing we're gonna be singing Christmas songs again. Just like that. Boom. In a short time, we're gonna be singing Christmas songs. We're gonna be singing should all the greatest be forgot? We singing again. And we like, whoa, what happened in 2025? It happened right now. It's happening right now. So here's my assignment to you. Here's my assignment to you guys, because I want you to have an amazing 2025, right? I want you to write down one thing. You could even drop it in the comment section. One thing this year that you're going to work on that you want to be better at. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it is your vocabulary. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your finances. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is for you, right? Write down one thing that is going to be your, even if it's your word for the year. I love that idea of your word for the year. My word for the year is travel. I got a passport that got dust on it because I'm too busy in these streets trying to hustle and make something happen. But you know what? I need to travel. So my word is travel, and I'm going to invest. I'm going to use the word travel. Maybe I'll put it on my screensaver on my phone. Travel. Because I need to be looking at how I can travel, where I want to travel, what places I need to travel. So then maybe I need to get up and have some physical reminders that I need to travel. Think about where I want to travel. Engage those places. Find out how much it is. What's it like to stay in Amsterdam? How much are the hotels? You know what? Because if I don't do anything, guess what's going to happen? Nothing. Look, it just blinked. Vocabulary is already ready. If I don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. But just keeping it on the forefront of my mind that I want to travel. I want to go to the Caribbean. I want to spend some time overseas. I want my business to be to the place that it doesn't need me day to day. That I could take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or I can run my business from over there. Listen, we've got one life to live and a short time to live it. I got one guy. I know a guy who was in my program when I ran a men's program. I was a men's counselor at a facility. And this guy, great guy. He was a preacher's son. I'm a preacher's son. I don't know if I told y'all that. But he was a preacher's kid. I was a preacher's kid. We all grew up. He was older than me. He was around my brother's age, older brother's age. And he had all the advantages. He could have been whatever he wanted. But yet he chose to be in the streets. He came into my program and it was a rehab program. And he begged me for a chance to be in my program. I let him be in the program. I told him, I said, listen, man, don't make me look dumb saying you're going to be in the program, then you disappear. He said, I'm going to be true to it. And you know what? He was true to it for the most part. And that was a while ago. That was many years ago. But he still struggled with drugs. And from what I heard, he just went away to a program maybe 2 weeks ago. Got clean. He did the thing that they tell you to never do after you leave a program. Who knows what they say? What do they tell you after you leave a drug program? The worst thing you can do is return to the environment where you used to get high. The worst thing you can do is return to the environment where you used to use. Well, he went home to the environment where he used to use, and he OD'd. This man OD'd on December 30th. On the night of December 30th, maybe it might have been, it was December 30th. The man didn't make it over the line into 2025. Got loaded after being clean. Got loaded. And boom, he's gone. And the weird thing about the addict brain is somebody's gonna find out that this happened to this man, and guess what they're gonna do? People run to the area to buy the drugs where somebody OD'd. It's the weirdest thing. But he is gone today. He didn't make it into 2025. I'm telling you, you made it into 2025. And I'm encouraging you to make this year your best year ever. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys being involved, and reach out to me if you need a session. If you need a love coaching session, I do that, and I will help you to find what you were looking for in 2025. All right. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank y'all so much for being here. Melanie, appreciate that. Appreciate the chiming in and being a part of the show, you guys. Most of the people who watch this show watch it on the replay, but it's all good. I appreciate you guys. More to come. Y'all have an amazing new year. Happy New Year to you. Peace.